You're likely to have that person who will come and try to get a bit close to you. This person may not recognize boundaries. That's the first one. Stand your ground, learn whatever you need to learn, and then keep saying no when you don't want it. Say no, say no, say no, and see them go crazy. Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Unfiltered Psyche, and we're going to share with you everything about mental health without filters. So take out the jargons and explain things in simple terms for you. Today we are talking about how to spot a narcissist at work and why you fall prey for them. There's also a frequently asked question in my consulting room. So some clients will ask me, I think this person is a narcissist and I think it's having a toll on me, or it's having an impact on me negatively, or having an impact on my mental health negatively. So I thought it wise to talk about this. How do you spot a narcissist at work? So typically there are different types of narcissists, but I'm going to focus more on the overt type of narcissist, where it's more open and easy to spot. So you would find that when you go into a new workspace, people may like you, say hello to you, try to, integrate you and all of that. You're likely to have that person, male or female, doesn't matter, that person who will come and try to get a bit close to you. Now, one of the things you'd find is that this person may not recognize boundaries. That's the first one. So typically, once you're a new person in a workspace, people may want to give you some space and not get so much into your life. But that person who doesn't seem to recognize your boundaries, you should be careful about. So if I say the person doesn't recognize your boundaries, what I mean to say is that this person may ask you questions that are a bit more personal. This person may want you to tell them things that you may not be comfortable talking to them about, and sometimes may play along the line of being a boss or being a superior or being that colleague that you may need while you are there. So the person may give you that slight or subtle signal that you need me, so they may push that kind of approach and then let you tell them or make you say things that you may possibly not have said or may not possibly desire to say. So that's one. And then the other one is that this person may be very good at their work. So they may be celebrated and they may point you to their celebration in subtle ways. So it could be they telling you that, well, to get this work done, I'm the one you actually need. And I'm sure you heard that guy tell you, so they may subtly point you to their work and make you feel that you need them to survive. And then also they are good at the work, so you won't find people complain about them. Third one is that you would find that this person may want to get you involved. So they may play along the lines of, oh, I'm protecting you. That guy, be careful of him. That girl or that lady, be careful of her. I'm here for you if you need anything. So they may give you the protective shoulder. And then on the other hand, they may make you feel guilty for requesting to step aside or desiring to step away from their protection. So they may say, oh, are you going home? Okay, I want to drop you. And then you may say, oh, I'm going with this other person, he's chosen to drop me. And then you may likely hear something like, why do you want to go with him? So there's no respect for your boundary at that time. It's going to be the person trying to guilt trip you to say, but whenever you go with me, I teach you one or two things. Don't you find that useful? So the person will try to guilt trip you to make you feel that you have to go with him or her. So if you find that those kinds of characteristics, you should be on the lookout. So the person protects you at one point and then prevents you from getting close to others at another point. And then in your quest to get closer to other people, get to know other people, they make you feel you are doing something wrong. So when you spot this, be mindful. And then you are also likely to find this person dropping hints about you to other people, and it could be in two ways. Now, if this person thinks they can get you into their camp or his or her camp, the person is more likely to drop hints about you that will make you feel good. So you would hear someone say, "Oh, are you the new person? Oh, I've heard so much about you. You're so great. This person told me about you." So they drop hints like that. And then when you and this person is supposed to be a narcissist begin to maybe get a little fallout, or you don't agree with the person in a certain way, you begin to hear something else. So you also hear the other people talking about you in a way that may not be very pleasant. So the person drops hints about you to people in a way that gets you confused and sometimes trapped. Now, if you see that, you may be dealing with a narcissist, and then finally you will spot that this person becomes a bit controlling. And controlling in the sense that it could be that the person will now deny you of task or give you a lot of task, and then wants to get you in their scope. So may want to get to work with you a bit more, and then at some point deny you of a task and sort of make another person feel important. Now, when you see these things, don't get worried. You are possibly dealing with a narcissist. Now, what will make you a prey is the most important thing. How can you not fall for that? The first thing is that anytime you are dealing with someone who has narcissistic tendencies, you need to find the authenticity. So when I say authenticity, what it means is that you must put yourself in a space that makes you know difference between right and wrong, and admit your wrongs and not feel bad for your right. That's it. So in that space, if the person says, "Oh, I told you to do this work and I realized you didn't do it well. Why didn't you do it well?" And then the next moment, a person comes to sit next to you and tells you, "Oh, I want to teach you how to do this work. I'm the one who can help you get it done." Okay, that's somebody giving you that mixed confusion about what they actually want from you. What do you do? If you need them to teach you the work, you say, "Okay, I appreciate that. Can you teach me that now?" And then when a person is done teaching you, you say thank you, and then you can move on. Now, the person has narcissistic tendency. He or she is going to leverage on the time spent with you to teach you that thing, and then get you to do something else they want. So then they may likely say, "Oh, I want you to let's go have lunch together," with the hope that you cannot say no because they just did you a favor. Now, at that point, you learn to say no. Find your voice. So if you really don't want to have lunch, and I advise don't go have that lunch, say no, and then see them go crazy. So they are going to get very angry with you. They are going to be, "But I did that to you," and then you soon find that they become a bit messy around you. That is how you get to know that indeed this person is a narcissist. Stand your ground, learn whatever you need to learn, and then keep saying no when you don't want it. Very soon, you would find that this person will begin to drop hints about you. They may be negative, but like I said, do right. So be consistent about doing the right thing, and always have your evidence for doing the right thing. Get to work early, do your work on time. If you have to leave, leave. If you need to log out, log out. Whatever you need to do, so that if this person is spilling something wrong about you, you have evidence to counteract that. In no time, you would find that this person will back off. What will make the person back off? The person will back off because the evidence they may be marshalling against you may not be potent enough to keep you down. And then others will begin to see that this person is trying to control you. Then you will be free. So if you ever go to a workspace, make every effort to spot that person whose characteristics I just detailed. And then also make every effort not to fall prey. And I want to rehash this. Do not fall prey to a narcissist because you have power to do so. They may threaten you, but their threats will definitely be empty threats once you are doing the right thing. Now, do not allow them to make favors or give you favors. Stand your ground when you don't want something, and over time you assume that their power will just get diminished, and then you will be free. I hope this is useful for anyone who may have watched this video. We are happy that you are picking a few things, and we would want you to share your comments and also ask your questions or even suggest further topics that you think may be useful for you, and we are willing to talk about it. This is Unfiltered Psyche once again, and I hope this was useful. Thank you.